the Johnson Wax Program. Presenting Marian and Jim Jordan as Fibber McGee and Molly. Ted Weems and his orchestra open the show with I Got Rhythm. Once upon a time, there were two housewives. The first housewife said to the second housewife,
"My kitchen linoleum always looks dirty and dull. I wish I knew how you keep your floors so nice and bright."
And the second housewife answered,
"I just go over my floors occasionally with Johnson's Glow Coat. It keeps them shining like new all the time, and I don't have to do any rubbing or buffing."
And that's why more than 1 million housewives are so enthusiastic about Johnson's Glow Coat. This remarkable no-rubbing liquid polish is so easy to use. It dries in 20 minutes and gives a beautiful polish to your floors and linoleum, and actually saves you hours of work. For dirt and dust can't cling to the shining Glow Coat surface. Order Johnson's Glow Coat tomorrow, and you'll live happier ever after. Well, the McGees have gone western on us tonight. They've decided to take a week's vacation at a dude ranch. And here, in their room at the G-Bar-C Ranch, just after checking in, we find Fibber McGee and Molly.
70 days, McGee. Did you hear what the manager said? We have to dress for dinner.
Well, what does he think we're going to do? Come down in our...
McGee. They mean you have to wear a tuxedo.
Well, shucks, I didn't bring any boiled shirts. I suppose they'll make us eat with the help. Say, look out the window here, Molly.
Oh, wait till I get this cold cream on. The air's awful dry out here, and I want to protect my face.
Oh, come on. Take a look. It's real pretty.
In a minute now.
Hey, what do you think we got a room with a view for if you don't use it? We got a room facing the patio, and you spend the time patting the face hill. Don't you get it, Molly?
It ain't funny, McGee.
Okay. Look at that view out the window there. Ah, you know, Molly, I feel like I belonged out here in this country.
You should. It's just a lot of sand and hot air.
My great-grandfather come out here in a prairie schooner, and my great-grandmother went around the Horn.
My great-grandfather was never out of sight of a schooner either. He had one around his horn all of the time. Come in.
Howdy, partner.
Hi, Bud.
Howdy, ma'am.
Hello.
Is there anything I can do for you? I'm the head wrangler.
No, thanks, Bud. We do our own wrangling.
He means he's the chief cowboy, McGee. Say, do you think we could take a ride today?
A ride, ma'am? Why, sure thing. We got a nice sorrel sedan and a couple of bay roadsters.
What? No horses?
Horses, partner? Sure. Well, now, let me think. Yeah, I reckon I could round up a couple for you. Meantime, partner, anything I can do, I just call on.
Now, Molly, the Old West ain't what she used to be. I suppose their idea of roughing it out here now is to play bridge with their gloves on.
This is out where the whist begins.
I can hardly wait, Molly, till I straddle me a pony and coyoodle out over the desert.
They'll probably give you a rocking horse and a sun lamp. This begins to look more like Dude than Rand.
Maybe that E is just a typographical error. Should have been a dud ranch.
Yeah, their advertising said the G-Bar-C had all the authentic atmosphere of the Old West.
There's the telephone. Get it, Molly, will you? I'm watching a cowpuncher out there with a rope.
Really? What's he roping, a wild Mustang?
Nope, he's putting up a clothesline.
Hello? Yes, I'm ready, operator. I wonder who this is, McGee. It's a long distance from Detroit.
I'll say it is.
Hello? Oh, radio station WWJ. How do you do, I'm sure. Yes? Well, now I don't know. I'd love to myself. I'll talk it over with my husband and call you back. Thank you. McGee. WWJ Detroit, Michigan wants us to come over there and broadcast next Monday. How about it?
Well, I don't... Now what then? Come in.
Hello, partner. Me, Chief Cookie.
Well, listen, Cookie. Go crawl under a raisin. We're unpacking.
Sure. Hope you stay very long time. Enjoy yourself. G-Bar-C very swell good lunching.
Yeah. It's got all the authentic atmosphere of the old Waldorf, John.
Me send up here find out what you kind of cookie you like 'em. You like French food, Italian food, Hungarian food, or plain globe?
Say, we come out here for some rough stuff, John. Forget them fancy menus and give us what the cowboys eat.
Okay. Breast of guinea hen, caviar, champagne, and brisket tortoni. High-class gloves. Cowboys very fussy. Bye now.
I tell you, Molly, the Old West ain't what she used to be. Well, I can remember the time when...
McGee, look behind you.
Huh?
An Indian.
Oh.
Get out of here, you savage.
Scram, Injun. This is a private room.
Look at them feathers in his hair, McGee.
You a real Injun, Bud?
Yes, my little teepee chipper. I'm an authentic redskin. I'm a Potawatomi. Ah, yes, we've fallen on evil days, us Indians, my friend.
Well, if you don't like this country, why don't you go back where you come from?
We are forced to make our living providing atmosphere for dude ranchers, yes. And I can remember when there was a chicken in every Potawatomi.
You don't look so skinny.
Yes, what a Potawatomi. Yes, if I might make a suggestion, my little wigwammer, there's to be an exciting game of ping pong tonight between the Potawatomis and the Cherokees in the Louis XIV room. You better come. It will have all the authentic atmosphere of the Old West.
Hey, Molly.
What?
Did Billy the Kid wear spats?
I don't know, but I'll bet these dude ranchers would make a desert rat feel like Mickey Mouse.
If I stay out here in this wild country much longer, I'll go home with a waxed mustache and carrying a cane.
All right, stick 'em up. This is a holdup.
Well, thank goodness.
Swell. We'll give you $5 to shoot up the joint, partner.
Quiet there, partner.
That voice is familiar.
I recognize that handkerchief he's got over his face, too. I loaned that handkerchief to Ted Weems last week.
Okay, you got me, partner.
Oh, it is Ted. Well, how'd you get out here, Ted?
I brought the boys in on the last stooge coach.
And you were going to hold us up?
Yes, but just for a few minutes while Perry Como sings The Way You Look Tonight. When the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. Oh,
that you lovely, with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you, just the way you look tonight. With each word your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose touches my foolish heart. Lovely, never change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it, 'cause I love you just the way you look tonight. Just the way you look tonight.
Dude ranchers are really going to rough it now. Here are Fibber and Molly out by the corral talking to some of the cowboys.
Do any of you cowboys know anything exciting to do around here?
Sure. We could scamper over at the Lazy W Ranch if you like.
Aye.
They make a marvelous chocolate malted milk over there.
Say, ain't there anything western out here? Haven't you got any mountain lions or buffaloes or
rustling?
Wrestling?
No, rustling. Didn't you ever read about cattle rustlers?
Well, I did read something by Zay Gray about cattle rustling once. Isn't that the sort of thing where they steal a herd of cows or something?
Sure, they round them up and change the brand.
Well, you'd never change your brand if you ever tried Johnson's Glow Coat on your floors and linoleum.
Oh, Mr. Wilcox.
Hi, Harpo, you old horse thief. What you doing out here on the G-Bar-C Ranch?
Oh, I have a half interest in the place.
Do tell.
The G-Bar-C stands for Glow Coat.
Harpo.
Yes?
Didn't I see you in the cocktail room saddling up a pony of brandy?
Yes, I have to take it for my bucking bronchitis.
All right there, cowboy. Saddle up a couple of ponies first, will you?
Sure, partner. You want a saddle with a horn on it?
Is the traffic that bad out here?
No, ma'am. I mean a saddle horn. A high pommel, as we Westerners say.
Well, come on, bud. Snap into it with them cayuses.
Those what?
Cayuses. That's Western for horses.
Is it really? Don't you find the nomenclature of the plains very interesting?
Huh?
Oh, the authentic atmosphere of the Old West.
Where do you folks want to go riding?
Well, I'd kind of like to mosey over into them there foothills over there, partner.
All right, partner. Hey, Curly.
Yeah?
Take that imitation steer's head to the ridge over yonder. Be sure to put it where they can see it.
I'm sorry, but we planted that skull for another party. Will that stuffed prairie dog do?
You might mind, folks, huh? After all, it's just atmosphere.
Oh, that's okay. Just sprinkle a few arrowheads around, partner. We're not hard to please.
Well, that's mighty decent of you. Never mind, Curly.
Okay.
That's an interesting fella, Curly.
Is he, partner?
Yeah, he used to be a cowboy with MGM. But now he's a Texas Ranger with wings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I used to be a pie-throwing comedian with Max Sennett.
Yeah, his best picture was Custer's Last Stand. Emily Days, an extension phone in every stable.
I told you the West wasn't what she used to be, Molly. I'll get it while she hitches up the net. Hello? Yes, Fibber McGee speaking. Who? Detroit? Oh, but we ain't had a chance to talk about it yet. Okay, I'll call you back. Detroit again, Molly. Wanting to know if we could broadcast over there next month.
Hello there, dearie.
Oh, hello there, little girl.
Hi, partner.
You a Cowboys kid, sis?
No, partner. My daddy's an artist, I betcha.
Oh, he's an artist. Cute, ain't he, Mom? Where'd you get the fancy cowboy pants, sis?
Hmm?
I says, where'd you get the cute little cowboy pants?
Oh, the these are just a couple of chaps I go around with, I betcha.
You hang around here a lot, sis?
Do you?
Do we what? I says, do we what?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you, Father Betcha?
I says, do you hang around here? And you says, do we? And I says, do we what? And you says, huh? And you and I and oh well. You say your old man or your father's an artist, huh? What kind of an artist?
A dandy one, I betcha.
No, I mean, does he etch?
Where?
I says etch. Does he make etchings? Or does he just paint pictures?
He's a lightning sketch artist, partner.
Oh, a lightning sketch artist, huh?
Yes. And of all the hombres around here, he's the quickest on the draw. Well, so long, partners. I'll be seeing you, betcha.
Quickest on the draw. Imagine that. Hey there, cowboys. Ain't you saddled up them nags yet? We want to go for a ride.
Well, I'm sorry, partner, but we can't use them horses no more today. Mr. Wilcox had them out playing polo this morning, and they're plumb tuckered out.
Oh, go on. Harpo's been riding me for years, and I'm not tired. He just spurs me on.
Say, have you boys worked long at the G-Bar-C?
No, we just come over from the old NBC Red Network.
We're the ranch boys, man.
Oh, yes, I've heard you on the radio. Won't you sing something for us?
We sure will, ma'am. Whoopie-tie-yi-yo, get along, little doggies, it's your misfortune and none of my own. Whoopie-tie-yi-yo, get along, little doggies, you know that Wyoming will be your new home. One morning as I was walking for pleasure, I spied a cowpuncher come riding along. His hat was shoved back and his spurs was jingling, and as he approached he was singing this song. Whoopie-tie-yi-yo, get along, little doggies, it's your misfortune and none of my own. Whoopie-tie-yi-yo, get along, little doggies, you know that Wyoming will be your new home. Now your mother was raised away down in Texas, where the Jimson weed and the sandburrs grow. We'll fill you up on prickly pear and cholla, before we send you to Idaho. Whoopie-tie-yi-yo, get along, little doggies, it's your misfortune and none of mine. Whoopie-tie-yi-yo, get along, little doggies, you know that Wyoming will be your new home.
Here are two things to remember when you go to the store to buy a no-rubbing floor polish. First, be sure you get a polish that will give a smooth, even surface and not be gummy or sticky. Second, you want a polish that will give long wear. You can be sure that you're getting the finest no-rubbing polish that can possibly be made when you order Johnson's Glow Coat. It is made by the makers of Johnson's Wax. After years of laboratory work, this fine company perfected an easy-to-use floor polish that requires no rubbing or buffing. A polish that dries in 20 minutes and gives brighter luster, longer wear. Remember that name, Glow Coat. Look for the attractive yellow can with the lettering GLO-COAT. Johnson's Glow Coat. Now, back at the G-Bar-C Dude Ranch, where Fibber and Molly, unable to find horses, are looking over the old-time dance hall. The roulette tables have gone, of course, but they still put on a pretty wicked game of Keno. and at the bar, you can get anything from root beer to a banana split. Well, here, Fibber and Molly, looking over the place.
I tell you, Molly, the old West ain't what she used to be.
McGee, look at the Indian squaw over there. Now, there's the real thing.
Say, she does look real at that, don't she? Let's go talk to her. I used to know the Indian language pretty well, being kidnapped by Indians when a baby like I was.
Oh, now, McGee, please don't try
Watch this, Molly. I'm going to ask her in Indian language what tribe she belongs to.
Well, from the looks of her, I'd say the Blackfeet.
Hey there, Minnehaha. Utway I've you umpray. Wrong dialect, I guess. Boogly Mugwa Plu Glug. How?
And how, Sonny?
Hey, Grandma, we thought you was an Indian.
I am, Skippy. I married a shortstop, one of the Cleveland Indians. We come out here in 49. I was here in the Gold Rush, son.
That's so.
The girl of the Golden West, they called me.
Girl of the Golden West.
My husband wanted me to pan gold, but I wouldn't do it.
Why not?
I like gold. Then I become a dance hall girl.
Them were the boom days, eh, Grandma?
Sonny, them were the Terrara boom days. Well, I better get back to the mine.
The mine, eh? What you mining, Grandma?
I'm minding my own business, Shorty. Adios, amigos. Bartender, pour me a slug of Coca-Cola and put it on the cup.
Hey, look, Molly. There's Wild Bill Wilcox out there with a gun. What'd you get, Harpo? A jackrabbit?
No, a coyote.
Heavenly days, a coyote.
Yes, a little Johnson's Glow coyote for your floors and
Oh, dear.
That guy could blow his brains out with a blank cartridge.
Call for Fibber McGee. Call for Fibber McGee.
Hey, that's me, Sonny.
Excuse me, please. Are you Mr. McGee?
Yeah, sure.
Long-distance telephone call for you, sir. You can take it in this booth right over here.
Oh, thanks, bud. Excuse me a minute, Molly.
Sure. The Old West. Getting paid by a bellhop for a long-distance call. Oh, hello, boy.
Howdy, ma'am. Says your husband having a good time?
No, he's real disappointed. He thinks the West has gone sissy.
He does he? Well, listen, ma'am. We'd like to show him something if y'all don't mind.
What is it?
Oh, kind of a practical joke, ma'am, you might say. Kind of demonstrates this hombre we ain't as soft as he thinks we are. We're going to start shooting at his feet.
Oh, dear, please. Now, boys, you'll shoot his toes off.
No, ma'am, we'll just shoot between his toes. Now, don't get alarmed, ma'am. He won't be hurt none.
Look out, here he comes.
Oh, hello, McGee. Who was the call from?
Detroit again, Molly, insisting that we come there next Monday.
Well, what did you tell him?
Oh, I didn't quite know what to do. I told him, though, that I didn't think we could make it. Oh, hi, boys.
Howdy, partner. How you doing?
Oh, not so good, partners. I think this place is too phony. Why, shucks, when I was out here in 1878, it was tough out here. I was town marshal of Rattlesnake Ridge in them days. Coyote Killer McGee, they called me in them days. Coyote Killer McGee, the cleverest cartridge clipping cayuse climbing cavalier of Calaveras County.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say so.
Never mind, McGee. Let's be going over.
Wait a minute, Molly. The boys probably want to hear about how I caught Dirty Shirt Desmond, the Denver Desperado. Don't you, boys? Sure you do. Well, sir, I was marshal then, and one day who should come racketing into town but Dirty Shirt Desmond. I heard he was after my scalp, so what does I do but I walks right down to the Golden Nugget Saloon where he was. I bust through the swinging doors and walks right up to him where he stood again in the bar. I hear you're looking for me, Dirty Shirt, I says, real cool, looking him straight in the eye.
Which eye?
His left eye.
Why?
His right eye was glass.
How'd you know?
You let it slip out during the conversation. I hear you're looking for me, Dirty Shirt, I says, looking him straight in the eye.
Which eye?
The left eye. We did that. I hear you're looking for me, Dirty Shirt, I says. Who, says he. You, says I, quick to flash. Oh, yeah, says he, and he goes for his gun.
Where'd he leave it?
I mean, he started some gunplay. Well, sir, I was so fast with a shooting iron in them days, I just stood there and laughed. And just as he was about to shoot, quick as lightning, I draws and fires. Bang, bang. Snipping off both his elbows.
Snip, snip.
So I knocks his ears back with my bare hands and marches him off to the hoosgow. Meek the lamb.
Without no elbows.
That day was celebrated for years after as the day when Marshal McGee shot up 2 joints at once. Did you get it, boy? 2 elbows, 2 joints. Hey, what's the matter with you boys?
Partner, we caught up with you at last. Dirty Shirt Desmond was our pal.
Yeah.
You got any last words, stranger?
Oh, come on now, boys. I was just joking.
Well, shooting ain't no joke, partner.
Well, besides, maybe I got the name wrong. Maybe it wasn't even in 1878. Maybe it was in Peoria.
Oh, no, you don't, partner. We've been a-looking for years for the maverick that got old Dirty Shirt.
Yeah.
Let him have it, boys! Dance, Fraser! Dance for old Dirty Shirt! Step it up there!
Oh, who shot the lights out? McGee, where are you? Come back, McGee. The boys were only
He's
fools.
gone, ma'am. Put up your shooting irons, boys.
Now you see what you did?
Oh, powerful sorry, ma'am.
Yeah,
Didn't realize you take it to heart so.
Awful regretful, ma'am.
Well, I hope he's all right. 70 days I never saw McGee move so fast and all the... Oh, dear, now, where's that telephone? I can't see a thing in the dark. Oh, here it is. Hello? Yes, this is Molly McGee. Who's calling?
This is me, Fibber. Remember? Are you all right, Molly?
Yes, I'm all right. Where are you, McGee?
I'm in Detroit.
In Detroit?
Meet me here at WWJ next Monday.
Okay. Say, McGee.
Huh?
Was that you that shot out the light?
No, that was me that shot out the door.
A very important announcement to make, so please listen carefully. The makers of Johnson's Wax have recently brought out a new creamy white furniture polish, the kind you've always wanted. It's so easy to use, yet it gives an exquisite wax luster. In order to introduce you to this new Johnson furniture polish, they are offering you a big 40-cent polishing cloth free with every purchase of the new creamy furniture polish.
It's a wonderful polishing cloth, soft as chamois. A real 40-cent value, and it's given to you free.
Women by the thousands will be asking their dealers for this free polishing cloth, given with every purchase of a pint bottle of Johnson's furniture polish.
This new creamy furniture polish contains no oil to collect dust. It's the best furniture polish I ever used. It cleans and polishes at the same time, and you can use it over wax or any other polish.
Go to your dealer without delay. Order a pint bottle of Johnson's new creamy furniture polish and receive free a big double-sized chamois-like polishing cloth.
You know, Molly, when I was out west years ago, I was known as one of the smartest, cleverest...
Hold it, McGee.
Huh?
That isn't what I heard.
What'd you heard?
I heard when you were out west, you were so dumb you thought sourdough was counterfeit money.
Good night.
Good night, all.
Can you supply a last line for an unfinished limerick about Fibber McGee and Molly? Why, of course you can. So get busy and win one of the 26 cash prizes offered each week in the Fibber McGee Limerick Contest conducted by Radio Mirror Magazine. Winner of the first prize this week is Mrs. Arthur Polson, 4554 Greenwood Avenue, Chicago. Now, you'll find the limerick and complete rules of the contest in the November issue of Radio Mirror Magazine, now on sale. Harlow Wilcox saying good night and inviting you to join us next Monday at this same time.
Among the musical selections heard in this program was The Way You Look Tonight from Jerome Kern's Swing Time. This is the National Broadcasting Company. WMA WMAQ Chicago.